Year 11 families, and welcome to our first Year 11 video newsletter. A regular video newsletter where we can share a few updates on what's going on with Year 11s at Penrice. We had a brilliant start to this half term with the PPE results in the first week back, giving our students lots of opportunity to reflect on the brilliant progress they've made, but importantly the next steps they need to take as well. Our teachers and all of our students are working extremely hard to improve their grades from the PPEs and be as successful as they can for our exams this summer. I want to thank you all for coming in for the progress evening soon after. That was a great opportunity to meet with teachers, to talk about how your children are getting on and what they can do to improve. This half term, period 0, has restarted. Every Tuesday and Wednesday, students get either a maths, English or science intervention, and on Friday, an opportunity to develop their study skills, their revision skills, as a platform to then revise at home, which we know is so important, and I thank all of you for supporting that revision at home. We launched period 5 recently, and what a fantastic, successful start that has been. Our teachers have been brilliant, volunteering their time to provide this additional tuition and intervention for our students every Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. We've had over 95% attendance across the first 2 weeks, which is absolutely exceptional. Furthermore, Champions Hour has been started with gusto. We've had students there every day of the week, 40, 50, 60 most days, completing additional revision. The culture of the year group is truly outstanding. Looking ahead, we have our exam success evening on the 25th of February, the first Wednesday back after half term. That's a really important opportunity for you to come in and to learn about the exam process, some key dates, some absolutely essential information, as well as receiving some workshops for maths, English, science and MFL on how to revise really effectively throughout the exam period. So that's a really important evening to put in your diary. And then soon after that, we have our PPEs in March, another opportunity for our students to show the progress they're making and continue to do brilliantly in all they're doing at Penrice. That's it for me for this week. A massive thank you for watching. Look forward to sharing some more news with you again soon.
Hi Year 11 and parents and carers. It's lovely to be able to speak to you. So my name's Mr. Round and I delivered the assembly to Year 11 this week, all on the theme of resilience, which is hugely important in this last final stages of the 5-year journey with us at Penrice. And being resilient is all about coping with difficulties and coping under pressure and being able to bounce back from difficulties. And the main message really was that we need to accept that at times it is going to be difficult over the next few months, but absolutely everyone, and this was my key message, everyone is capable of being resilient and coping with those difficulties and also thriving with them. So my main kind of key takeaways were for Year 11 to demonstrate their resilience by being in school every day, even especially on those 50-50 days, turning up to every period 5, having the right mindset about every single lesson, even those lessons that they might find more challenging, might find more difficult, and putting the time and being resilient with their revision and not letting other factors distract them. So those were the key messages from this week's assembly.
Hello parents, it's Mr. Tom's head of year. Firstly, thank you Mr. Wright for those messages in relation to the GCSE run-in period 0 and period 5. I'm here just to say that obviously we are very excited in the run-up to those GCSEs. But it is a wider picture here at Penrice. It's not all about those GCSEs, and there's a couple of things I'd just like to put on the horizon for parents in the not too distant future. Firstly, we will have a Leavers Day in school. The intention is that for that to be around Easter. We haven't got a finalised date yet, but that will include their final assembly. We will also have a silent disco and another opportunity hopefully to do some ballroom dancing. Now the date for that will be confirmed a little bit closer to the time, but it will be somewhere near the Easter holiday. We've just mentioned ballroom, so also really excited to mention the prom. Prom is on the 18th of June at the Atlantic Hotel, and I'm sure, like myself, many parents are very excited to see that ballroom dancing on the lawn at the start of that evening. It'd be worth me just identifying and reminding the criteria to access those rewards. It has been sent out in a letter, but essentially it's our ABCs. Starting with our attendance, we're aiming for a 95% plus attendance. Now, obviously, any legitimate reasons for absence we will obviously take into account, but we are looking to really push that period 5 attendance in relation to our GCSE outcomes at the end of it. So we're looking at no more than 3 missed sessions of that without a legitimate cause. In relation to behaviour, we need students to not be going to the reset room more than twice, so 3 reset strikes would mean that they are unable to access those rewards. And then the culture more generally, we want to make sure our Year 11s are representing the school, both in school and outside in the community actually, in the way that we would expect of them, showing those virtues of good character. Hopefully that all makes sense from myself. If I can just push that message again, attendance every day is going to make a huge difference when we come to those GCSE outcomes. Any queries, any questions, please feel free to send myself an email. Thank you.